Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube, what up, though? Alright, guys, let's kick this show off by talking about this situation with Candace Owens and Kanye West. They are both receiving a lot of backlash for wearing White Lives Matter shirts, as they should. And Kanye West took to his Instagram page to say that we all know Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome. Here is what Charlamagne the God had to say on the Breakfast Club this morning about this situation. Take a listen.
Me that y'all still give Kanye exactly what he wants, and that's attention. Now everybody talking about him and his fashion show. He knows exactly what he's doing, and people fall for it every time. And I've said this a million times, and every time I say it, folks call me a hater. But the reality is, there's not too many people in the world who openly seek white validation like Kanye West. And whenever he's going through something, whenever it's beef with a corporation, beef with his ex-wife, he becomes so pro-black. And when he's in these circles like he was in Paris at that fashion show, it's White Lives Matter. Kanye West loves validation. He longs for...
Okay. Honestly, guys, I really could just go on to the next subject because everything that Uncle Charlamagne said in that clip was 100% true, okay? Kanye West is doing things for attention, and he is a person that loves to, oh, woe is me, black man. As a black man, they're doing this. As a black man, they try to take this, right? And then he reels us in with that, right? And then you see a lot of people get on social media and say, Kanye West is right. As a black man, blah, 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 blah. But then he does stuff like this and wears a White Lives Matter shirt and so desperately seeks that validation from white people. And now we're like, oh, I don't like Kanye. We need to cancel Kanye, blah, 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 blah. How many times we gonna cancel Kanye? At this point, I don't take nothing Kanye says seriously. I said that on this channel so many times. I don't take him seriously. I would never take advice from Kanye West. I would never because you can't trust it. You cannot trust anything that comes out of that man's mouth. Nothing he says has any foundation because he always switching his mind up. White Lives Matter, get out of here, bro. And let me tell y'all something. For all the people that, you know, feel like Black Lives Matter is saying that white lives don't, it's not. Black Lives Matter is simply saying Black Lives Matter too. That's all. That's all that is. Okay, so for those of you who've taken Black Lives Matter and twisted it, cut it out, and that has been explained numerous times. We all know that Black Lives Matter does not mean white lives don't. It just means Black Lives Matter also. So let's just get that out the way. Candace Owens not gonna get that woman too much time because we all know that that woman is dealing with some self-hate issues. I don't understand how a person could see the good in any and every situation that has to do with race issues. They see the good in the white person, but they never see the good in the black. Never understand that. Anytime something a black person does that's good, she's never raving about that. But anytime there's a white and a black issue, the black person is always wrong with her. Don't understand that she's not even fair with her arguments ever. So whatever with that. But I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, guys, just because this is just attention seeking from both of those individuals. Candace Owens literally tries to argue with Cardi B about everything that has nothing to do with anything. Like, she posted the other day talking about how Cardi B is not uplifting young girls. How Cardi B shouldn't be lifting or shouldn't be talking about certain situations because it's not uplifting. But yet you post White Lives Matter as if that's uplifting black women. Just gonna leave y'all with that thought. Let me know what you guys think about Kanye West, Candace Owens in their t-shirts. What do you feel about that? How do you feel about Charlamagne the God's comments? How do you feel about Kanye West as a whole? Let me know that in the comments below. All right, y'all, on to the next subject here. So, not gonna lie, this one kind of hurts me a little bit. mainly because I'm a fan of this group, and I hate to see them going through what they're going through. They haven't really spoken about it too much, mainly because it's a family issue. I understand that, so they're kind of keeping quiet about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Migos. Now, Quavo and Takeoff, they sat down with the Big Facts podcast and had this to say about working on a Culture 4 project with Offset. Take a listen.
We want to see our career as a duo, you know what I'm saying? Because, we just came from a loyal family, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to stick together. And, sometimes when shit work out, it ain't meant to be, so
family gonna be family though. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. Family gonna be family. That's just how it is. In the beginning, you can't even think clear or speak on like that.
Always.
On
the
I
time.
ain't trying to answer no question.
I get
family
it.
gonna be family. It's just how it be. You be more hurt when it is. And it could be the simplest.
We don't know all answers, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? God knows.
So again, we haven't really seen too much of them three working together. Offset's been doing a lot of solo projects, and it's just been Takeoff and Quavo. They're the only two that are on the DJ Khaled project. So it's tough to see those three going through what they're going through. Again, from what it sounds like, it was some family issues, and Offset is having some problems with QC and specifically P, and obviously he's having some issues with Quavo and Takeoff, and Quavo just feels betrayed. Sounds like he said something about loyalty, and they just feel like Offset did something to where it's supposed to be the three of them to the end. I do think they're gonna fix it because again, they are family. At the end of the day, they all said that they family. It's just gonna take a little minute, right? And we've seen this with groups. I just hate it for this group specifically because we've watched their growth. We watched them go from, at one point it was just Takeoff and Quavo trying to carry the load for all three of them, and then Offset comes out of jail, and then they skyrocket, right? One of the most influential groups, not just rappers, as a group, what they've done for the culture is amazing. So I hate to see these guys going through what they're going through because, again, all three of them together, unstoppable. Solo, they're not horrible, but they're just not as great as they are together. You know what I mean? So, and it's like when you get a Migos project, you're gonna get a pretty good, decent body of work, like a very good, like Culture. I want to say Culture 2 was really good. Culture 3 was just okay. You know what I'm saying? But and the first Culture was really good too. So I hate to see them going through the turmoil, and it happens. You know what I'm saying? They family at the end of the day. I would like to see all of them, kumbaya and fix it. I do want to commend them though for not giving too much information to the public right now, because then you start getting opinions from people who don't know you. Who don't know Offset for real, who don't know Takeoff for real, or Quavo, and don't know the label and what's going on inside of there. And those opinions start to mess with your head, and I don't want to see that for them. So I'm just hoping and praying that they can fix this situation, man. I hope the Migos can get back together and they can give us another really good album. Okay, so prayers for the Migos, man. Let me know what you guys think about this Migos quote unquote breakup, or break that they're having right now. That's what I'm gonna call it. They having a break. Stuff happens, Let me know about that. How you feel about that in the comments below. All right, guys, and the last thing I want to discuss with you guys today before I get up out of here. So, Hollywood Unlocked creator, radio personality, TV personality, Jason Lee, he tweeted, "Social media ruined hip hop." Okay, what exactly does he mean by that? I saw the tweet, so somebody reposted, and I'm curious as to what part of hip hop does he mean. Now, I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm not agreeing with him. I want to know how did it kill hip hop, or how did it ruin it? Because there are some good things, and he knows this. There are some good things that social media has done for hip hop, but specifically, what part of hip hop does he feel that social media ruined? me personally, I do think that social media sped up the way hip hop gets distributed, if that makes any sense. I think like people's attention span when it comes to music, we don't let songs live anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like songs get like a month, maybe 2 or 3, and then we're on to the next stuff. You know, we're on to the next big thing. And I think social media plays a big part in that because so many artists are allowed to just post, and stuff doesn't get a chance to stand the test of time like it did back in the day. So from that aspect, from a music standpoint, yes, I get it. But it's also helped a lot because hip hop, social media has allowed us to create shows specifically for hip hop, like Shade Room, like Academics, like Hollywood Unlocked, like Breakfast Club, etc., like this show. So in that aspect, I would have to say he's wrong. But again, we don't know what fine line he's talking about or what specifically he's talking about. He just made a broad general statement. And to me, I just want to know where he's coming from with that. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. I just thought it was an interesting tweet just because, you know, it's very broad, not too specific on what part of hip-hop he's saying that got ruined by social media. Again, not saying he's wrong, not saying he's right. I'm just curious as to what part of the culture he's talking about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree with Jason Lee? Do you not agree with Jason Lee? Did social media ruin hip hop? Let me know all that in the comments below. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace!